Safety belt pulled all the way against you, and I think you can see why. In his continuing series, My Ohio, Leon Bibb will take you to a ride on the newest coaster on the Cedar Point campus. It has not opened yet, but Leon's story is about the Ohioans who construct roller coasters from the ground up.
North Central Ohio's tallest structures reach skyward. They are the neighborhood big guys announcing their presence in signature swirls, the skyscrapers of Sandusky, stretching from the concrete of Cedar Point Amusement Park. Soon the newest of the high-rises, GateKeeper, which muscles its way into the landscape, will give thrill seekers a whirl on a topsy-turvy track.
The countdown to coasters is on. With just 64 days until Cedar Point opens, Mike Brookbank gets us caught up on the construction of the park's newest thrill ride around town.
First time is going to be pretty scary. Are you going to just, am I going to make it through?
It's what riders on the GateKeeper are sure to be saying.
It's going to be a very narrow fit.
Before going through the ride's signature keyholes.
There is no danger, but it's going to look terrifying.
Every piece of track for the park's first wing coaster is now in place.
There's nothing above you and nothing below you, so there's nothing like this at Cedar Point.
The sound of test runs, which begin soon, will be replaced by screams as GateKeeper gives riders the sensation of flight.
That typical movement that you would experience in a roller coaster, it's amplified.
When Cedar Point reopens in May, the focus of the fun for many visitors will be this new ride, but when it comes to entertainment, GateKeeper will have some competition.
Should've known you was trouble.
Performers like Elizabeth Romy are trying out for more than 130 positions available in the park's entertainment department.
It's a nice option for the people that don't run around and do rides only.
Absolutely. I'm wanting to put my hands up just watching that video, don't you?
Tell us about this coaster. Brand new.
Yes, GateKeeper is unlike anything that we've had before at Cedar Point. It is a wing coaster, which means that unlike being inside a car, instead of being suspended from a car, you are out there on the wings. So you have nothing above or below you. It's the closest you can come to flying.
And the excitement about the new roller coaster is accelerating. That's right. Annie Zelm. I'm such a dork. Annie Zelm is here this morning to tell us more about not only the GateKeeper, but everything happening. Tell us a little bit about this ride.
Sure. Now, GateKeeper is a wing coaster, which means that you're not actually riding inside a car. You are suspended out from the car, just like you'd be on the wing of a plane.
GateKeeper, a winged coaster, suspending riders over the sides of the track, has not left the station yet for its first loop. Workers are still lifting and pulling and tightening. This is a story about the GateKeeper builders, construction workers who have built it from the ground up, literally. Before touching the sky, foundations must be laid in the ground.
They have to be within 3/16 of an inch in tolerance to make sure everything fits.
Heavy-duty work building GateKeeper, an Ohio job strengthened by steel from Southwest Ohio, cement from Northwest Ohio, and electrical components from throughout the state.
Try to be safe and try to get something done at the same time. And with this many different trades working, it's a real challenge.
Challenges building a 4,100-foot track of twisted steel to guide roller coaster cars, which will speed to 67 miles an hour. Not just work challenges, weather challenges too.
We're out here in the wind, the snow, and the rain, and they want to open May 12th, so we can't say, hey, it's raining today, we're going to go home. You just have to suck it up and get through it.
The crunch is on, deadline to meet, goal to reach. But gaze into my crystal ball to see what will be. Fortune teller sees you getting a shot of adrenaline from GateKeeper's first 164-foot drop. Hold on there, friend. Here we go again.
There's nothing below you, nothing above you. It gives you the actual feeling that you're flying through the ride.
But you can get the same thrill, or a lot of the same thrill, just by walking through our main gate, because the most exciting thing is GateKeeper flies right over it. So everybody who walks into our park will get a sense of that excitement. They'll hear the screams, they'll see people flying right overhead. And then when they get into the park, we do have a number of live shows. I think we have a top-notch live entertainment department.
Yeah.
And we're bringing back one of the favorites from last year, which is Luminosity.
Oh, yeah.
It's our new nighttime show, and it has an all-new lineup of dancers, new music. It's all very contemporary, fun. at the end of the night, we have a DJ who comes out and takes requests. So it just turns into one big dance party.
Yeah, awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about, you open May 11th, and then you're open every day until, is it Labor Day?
Through Labor Day, yes. But we actually have a special preview day. If you just can't wait until May 11th, you can come to Ohio State Day.
Ooh, when's that?
May 10th.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
if you are looking at this ride and thinking, gosh, I've got to be one of the first people to ride that before anybody else does, Ohio State Day might be for you.
Cedar Point Adventure Park is getting ready to open their gates, and they are going into this season with a bang. That's right, there is a new ride that is sure to deliver lots of thrills, and Cedar Point's Annie Zaum is here to fill us in on the details.
GateKeeper, if you haven't heard, is a wing roller coaster. And the idea of a wing roller coaster means that instead of riding inside the car, you are suspended out on the best part.
Really?
You know, you're actually right there out on the wing, so you feel everything, nothing really above or below you. It's the closest you can come to flying.
Flying, all right. And
well, we know that not everybody is a rider, and if you're not, we still have plenty of live entertainment for you. We have some new shows. We're bringing back Luminosity, which was our big smashing success last year. It's our nighttime show that's just a combination of live dancing, music, lights, a feast for your senses. So that's coming back around. We have a Broadway review style show that's new. And then we have a Midway band that'll probably catch you by surprise as you're walking along the Midway in our park.
Well, that's great to hear, because maybe the kids like to ride, maybe you're a bit over that. There's still something to do at Cedar Point for everyone, huh?
Sure. We also have 4 kids areas, and a beautiful beach, and that is probably one of our most underappreciated assets. You could just hang there by the beach, take a little break in the middle of the day.
And you certainly get a good look at it when you're on top of the roller coasters.
Oh yes, you can't miss it.
Yeah, and we have some video actually of this actual coaster. Look, check this picture out of it. That is brilliant. $30 million, right, that went into building this machine. Is that typical? How much does a coaster cost?
Well, that's actually including about a $5 million renovation to our main gate.
Yeah.
And what's so unique about GateKeeper?
Oh, look there. I want to put my hands
up right now. Yeah. Don't you want to put your hands up for Fun Friday?
I love coasters.
Yes, but it actually flies right over our main gate. So it'll be like we have a flyover at our park 500 times a day. Everybody who walks in through those gates will know that they are in the roller coaster capital of the world. There's still a way for you to experience it if the thought of 6 inversions and a 164-foot drop makes your stomach turn a little bit. Right when you walk through our main gate, you'll be entering the GateKeeper in a sense, because the ride flies right over the gate. We are not the first, but we are one of the first. It's really a new concept, very cutting edge. This one was designed uniquely for us. Bolliger and Mabillard, which actually is out of Switzerland, and they are known for having rides that are just incredibly smooth, incredibly thrilling. This one breaks 7 world records for us. Actually.
7 world records? Do you know any one of them?
So it's the longest wing coaster in the world.
Perfect. So longer ride.
Longer ride. Yep.
Like
your wait will be definitely worthwhile. Right. It's almost a 3-minute long ride.
Oh, that's good.
And you'll have the longest drop of any wing coaster in the world. 164-foot drop will drop you right down there while you're out there on the wing.
So
yeah. What about you? Are you a rider?
I'm a huge rider. I love coasters.
It's here. This is the GateKeeper. This is the new roller coaster you'll have the chance to see and ride this year at Cedar Point, which officially opens 1 month from today, May 11th. We know that Cedar Point is a popular summer destination for many West Michigan families.
And you're on a seat, but that's really it. So you'll feel every single one of those 6 inversions, that 164-foot drop right off the bat. And
which is upside down.
Yes,
as you see.
You see that you go through that first drop and you're already turned upside down.
I mean, this is a huge coaster that you are not going to be able to miss when you enter the park. It's 3 acres large, I suppose, is the way you put it.
It's a world record for a wing coaster. It's the longest wing coaster in the world. GateKeeper actually breaks 7 world records for us. Most inversions, longest. It's also got the longest drop. But the most unique thing, as you mentioned, is the fact that it flies right over our main gate. So every guest walking into the park knows that they've arrived at the roller coaster capital of the world.
Awesome.
There's an old saying, you've got me going in circles. Maybe this is what they had in mind. So see you at Cedar Point. I'll be in the front car of the GateKeeper, holding on! Only on me!
We have not seen Leon today. We hope he's okay.